I just feel like for the last 5 years of being self-employed, I've created something that I really, really like, but I feel like I'm not there yet. Like, this is not what I want 100% truly want to do. And the content that I'm making right now is not 100% the content that I want to make. I do really enjoy it, and I think it provides a lot of value to people, especially the business content. But I think I want to be more creative in a lot of different ways. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And I thought it would be fun to film this video while I'm hiking, just so it's like a challenge for me. So for a really, really long time, 6 years, I built things on the internet. Yeah, I have been building a lot of things on YouTube, on Etsy, on Instagram. I have my email list, but I feel like I haven't been building a home. So let me give you an example. On social media, so on Instagram and YouTube, I feel like these are rented spaces where it's kind of like a big convention center where I have a booth, and there's a lot of people who go to this convention center, and they can visit my booth if they want to. They can go to other people's if they want to, and I'm just renting a space on social media so that I can talk about things. For Etsy, it feels like I rented a space in a big marketplace, and I'm selling things where there's a lot of other sellers. And then something else I did in the last 5 years was I coached a lot of people, and I feel like the coaching, I didn't do it that consistently. So this coaching that I did, it feels like I built up pop-up rooms. I didn't really build a house. I built pop-up rooms where people could come, they could get help and support, and I would work with them to work on their business. And something else I've been doing for a long time is calligraphy. So I feel like I have a little calligraphy studio, but not a house. What about my email list? The way I look at my email list is it's kind of like a car. People can sign up for a ride with me every single week. By the way, if you are not on my email newsletter, you can sign up if you want to. My email list is like a car where people can sign up, they go on a ride with me, and I take them to the places that I built on the internet, like my YouTube, my social media, my Etsy shop. They can come to my temporary pop-up room for coaching. They can come to my little calligraphy studio. I'm self-conscious, there's someone else there. Okay, it's okay. Keep going. I have a lot of people who signed up to go on this ride, to go on this journey with me, but I never had a place where I could take them and it could feel like home. So that's when I had this huge epiphany. It's not bad to build on the internet. It's not bad to build on social media, to create Etsy shops. All of that is very good. But for me, I really wanted to have a place where it could be like my home on the internet. So I finally decided to start a blog. And let me explain why, for me, a blog feels like a home. I have a website called dinacalligraphy.com. That's my calligraphy website. I don't really have a personal brand website. And so with this new blog that I'm starting, which right now it has one blog post, which is pretty much about this very topic, like I'm homeless on the internet, so now I'm building a house. This blog and this website that I'm making, this is gonna be my main place where I can take people. Of course, I can still take people to my YouTube and to other places on the internet, but this home is where I'm gonna like situate myself and create in this home. And why a blog? So if you don't know, so I have had many, many blogs over the years. Let me just check my audio. Ever since I was like 10 years old, I started writing blogs. This is some of my first blogs that I wrote. It's very, very funny. You can pause to read this. And throughout my teenage years, I was blogging. And throughout university, I was blogging. And I know that I really like writing. I could just sit at my desk and write and work my blog and not pee. I think what I was missing this whole time in my business for the last 5 to 6 years is I haven't been writing a lot. So yes, I have been writing like video outlines, and I've been writing email newsletters and stuff like that, but I feel like I haven't really been that creative, and I want to write more and actually post it somewhere and write more long form stuff, which then I could use this, like these long form writing posts and blogs, and turn that into my YouTube videos and then share about it on Instagram. To me, like this whole concept of me being homeless on the internet, I've rented spaces on social media, but I don't have a home. It feels very clear to me, and I don't know if I'm explaining it well in this video, but hopefully you get the idea. And maybe for you, I think some of you who follow me want to create something on the internet, right? It could be an Etsy shop, it could be becoming a YouTube creator, starting an email list, maybe selling, I don't know, coaching or digital products or courses. Think about what exactly are you building? And there's nothing wrong with doing any of those things, but is it what you actually want to build? And I think for the longest time, I always wanted to have a blog. I mean, I've had a blog for a really long time, but I think in the last 5 years of running my business full time, I never thought that I should just blog about my journey. Also, I wrote down some like hesitations that I have with building a blog. The first one is blogging is dead and nobody reads blogs anymore and everybody just watches video. But I thought about it and I'm like, hey, people still read books, people are still reading articles on Medium, and I still like reading long form stuff. I would still read people's blogs. So I don't think blogging is dead. I think it's just like a different audience. The second one is like, we're in a ChatGPT world, and I don't know, maybe a lot of people are starting blogs right now because it's just so easy to create articles. I'm thinking like, if everybody's writing stuff and it's so easy to make a blog, like why am I starting a blog? And I don't want to use ChatGPT for my blog. I'm going to write everything myself from scratch. Maybe I'll use ChatGPT to edit the grammar, but it would just be for minor edits like that. There's a lot of AI now. A lot of things don't feel that human. They're very AI and robotic. So I think by me writing my own blog and then repurposing that into content like YouTube videos, I think you can do well. And the third one is, how do I make money from a blog? Like, is this a waste of time? Like, why am I starting a blog? It's a waste of time. Well, I think for the last 5 years, I've always wanted to make money, and money was always not like it was kind of the main goal, but I knew I wanted to make money in a really aligned way. So I did a lot of things, I feel, for the money. And with a blog, I mean, there are a lot of ways you can monetize a blog. You can put ads on the website. You can share affiliate links. You can get people to sign up for your email newsletter and then sell them something. But for me, I think what I want to do with this blog is, I think I have the best ideas when I write. I don't have the best ideas when I make videos or when I make a video outline. I think writing really helps me structure my thoughts and be more creative. And I just like writing in general. So I think that if I blog more, my content's gonna be better. If I make videos based on the blog posts I write, it's gonna be a lot more interesting. My ideas will be a lot more fleshed out. And I think eventually, like, I'm gonna be able to make money from that. So I don't think it's a waste of money. I think this allows me to be more creative. I think writing is the most comfortable way of creating. And so that's why for me, like building a blog and my website and housing everything there feels like the most comfortable space for me to be in. And then everything can come from that. I'll stay in my home most of the time, but then, yeah, I'll go out to the convention center, which is social media. I'll go out to Etsy, which is a big marketplace shop. And I'll go set up pop-up temporary coaching rooms. I'll go to my little calligraphy studio. But my home is where I feel the most comfortable. And also, like all those other places, the marketplace, like the convention center, those can be shut down anytime, right? But my home is somewhere where I have built it. I own the home. It's never going to go down unless the, I guess, domain provider or the website provider goes down. But like I could be banned from Instagram, I could be banned from YouTube or Etsy at any time. They could shut down my account. So I really want to create this place where I can express myself and feel really comfortable. It's a space where you can come in and you can like have a cup of tea and enjoy my writing. And if you want, you can sign up for my email newsletter, and maybe I'll sell some kind of products on my website. And it's just a place where I feel like I can be more myself. So on the topic of writing, something I forgot to mention is I just started a new project about 3 weeks ago called Calligraphy Poems for the Soul, and it has brought me so much joy. So basically what you can do is you can sign up, you pay a small fee to cover the supplies and the shipping, and I will basically write you a poem, and then I'll write it out with my calligraphy and I will mail it to you. I like basically writing and making beautiful things and giving it out to people. I don't want to just create in my own corner and nobody sees it. Like, I want to do something that can help people, and this has been very fulfilling for me. So if you are interested, check out the link below. I have all the information if you want a calligraphy poem for the soul.